Greetings everyone, Joseph James here from theschooloftrade.com. It's January 11th, 2010. Here's your daily newsletter. Now, of course, before we talk about the trades we took today, let's take a look at some of the totals here. We finished up 2009, right, with some of the biggest weeks of the year, right? $1,000 a day we were averaging here in December. So, of course, we finished up the year of 2009 with a huge bang, and we're hoping to keep that going here today in our live trade room. First day back, we took one trade, 10-tick winner, and of course got ourselves $100 because of it. So it's not the biggest winning day we've ever had, not the smallest either, but a great way to get ourselves back in the markets and get these wheels turning again. Now, we talked about this morning, but the most important thing today was to get back in your daily routine. We all know taking a break from anything means we got to get kind of reacclimated back with the markets, whether it be a couple days away or a couple weeks away. Today's number one job was to get back into that daily routine. Loading up our charts, using our rules, right? Qualifying trades. And it was important that we don't try to do too much, right? That was one of the big key things we talked about today. We're not going to make all our money in 2010 in one day, so it makes no sense to try to do too much when we come back into the market. And we really wanted to focus on patience. Now, because today was our first day back from a long holiday break, we wanted to stay patient and wait for the best opportunities. Don't try to do too much. And of course, that's exactly what we ended up doing today. Now, it was a pretty slow day today, right? We didn't have a lot of volume, only one trade to take. This, of course, on gold today, 1052 was our entry here. Now, this was a breaker pattern long. Now, of course, if you guys are familiar with a breaker pattern, what is it? It's a trend continuation pattern. And, of course, you can see here, we have the short-term trend is up, right? Short-term trend is up, which means, of course, we're looking for a nice, strong, steep slope to that trigger line. Tells us the market's moving, tells us to be looking for a pattern setting up. Well, of course, as you guys know, the breaker pattern, we're going to look for a swing high here above this red line, right about that 1158.3.4. So we got our swing high at 58.5, and then, of course, look for the break of that swing high. Once we break above that, that's our trigger to get into this trade long. So, of course, 1052 is the time. This is on the gold market. This is GC. This is NYMEX gold. A breaker long pattern going with the trend here. Entry was at 57.9. We took our +4 and our +1. We take 2 off at +4. Move our stop up to our point of entry, +1 tick to lock out all that risk and lock in some profit. Got taken out at that point of entry, +1, so of course we took the other half of our position off at +1, total them all up, and there's 10 ticks total. So kind of a lackluster morning in the live trade room this morning. Markets were pretty dead, things were moving pretty sideways. We expect this, of course, to improve throughout the rest of the week. But as you can see, though, when it comes to a day that we can be, kind of patient and get back into the routine, this was a pretty good day, right? I have a feeling that a lot of us were a little bit intimidated, right, coming back into the market. And what a great way to get back into the routine than having a nice, calm, easy-going day with one winning trade. Now, of course, tomorrow we're hoping, of course, to start picking up the pace here a little bit more. Tuesday, January 11th, let's prep for tomorrow. We, of course, have 8:20 gold and currencies open up. At 8:30 here, we have our November trade balance. Of course, that's going to be a news event to worry about. 9 o'clock, the crude oil market opens up. That's the CL market, NYMEX crude. At 9:30, we have your U.S. market open. At 10 o'clock, we have your January economic optimism. And at 11:30 tomorrow, we'll do a free webinar. That's right, we're back again with our Tuesday, Thursday free webinars in our live trade room. Let's recap. Trade room opens tomorrow morning, guys, 7:45 a.m. Eastern time. Don't miss a tick. If you're watching this video on our YouTube page right now, guys, right below the video in the description, you'll see 2 links. One for our 12-month track record, and the second to register for our free 3-week trial. We'll give you 3 weeks. Come out and join us. We do free webinars on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:30 Eastern time in our live trade room. And I want to remind you guys also the beginner's course shows you all of our setups and our entry rules and is highly advised for all new free trial members. All right, guys, that's it for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning in live trade room, 7:45. Don't miss a